Hello and welcome back to 999. 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. And I'm not clicked into the game. That would help. So we just conquered the final boss, aka the box puzzle.
A long hallway, huh?
And now we're going to see what's down this long hallway, huh?
Let's check it out.
We've seen this elevator before.
We got off the one on the left just a little while ago.
Then we went through the number 6 door, and that took us to the engine room.
Yes, and after that we passed through the cargo room.
And now we're back here.
In other words, we made a loop. We're back where we started. We needed a card to get to this point.
I don't see a card reader here.
Perhaps we aren't able to activate it from this location.
Why don't you just try pushing the button?
Yeah. It works.
I think so.
Good. Now we can go back if we need to.
Wait. Did anyone check for the permit?
What do we do? Should we return to C deck?
No, this hallway keeps going. Even if we do end up going back, I think we should see what's down there first.
I agree. Let's go. Looks like it ends here.
Only one door.
There isn't anything else. It's the only way to go.
All right, let's open it. The 9 door. Of course it wouldn't be that easy. Vacant. Huh. We finally found it.
Junpei!
Huh?
Look! Behind you!
What? A 9 door. There's another one. Why? It's 9, no matter how you look at it. The red is there too. So this is a real one? Why the hell are there 2 doors?
There were always 2 doors. I mean, if you think about it, Zero never actually said there was only one door with a 9 on it.
And also, if there wasn't more than one, not everyone would have been able to make it out.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
Of course, we just assumed that there was only one. After all, why would there be more than one?
Oh, man. We fell for it. There are 2 doors. That means that all 9 people who had met at the central staircase could escape. No one would be left behind. Now it makes sense why the bracelets are numbers. 1 through 9. Divided into teams of 4 and 5 people. The digital root of both teams ends up being 9. Take 1278 and 34569 for example. The digital root for both teams would be 9. Or 2349 and 15678. The digital root is still 9. There are a bunch of combinations that work and they all end up the same way. If one team has the digital root of 9, so would the other one. What does that mean? The answer's simple. From the very beginning, the Nonary game was designed to save all 9 people. That's how it was meant to be. Zero didn't lie. He never said there'd be only one 9 door, but anyone who'd found themselves in the game would have assumed that was the case. Fights would have broken out. One team would likely betray or deceive the other. Someone might be hurt. Someone might get killed. But eventually, they'd reach this very same room and realize how pointless all their infighting was. There were 2 doors. There was no need to kill each other. This game was designed for that purpose. This Nonary game. We were all arguing and fighting over doors at the beginning. But if there had been one slip-up, one tiny mistake that led to more, everything could have been so much worse now.
So, what are we going to do, Junpei?
Huh? Oh, right.
Hey, keep it together, man.
Sorry.
Jeez. So what do we do?
What do you...
We need to think about our next step.
Our numbers are 1, 3, 5, and 6. That's a digital root of 6.
The 4 of us can't open the number 9 door.
The 4. Wait, don't tell me.
Yep. There's one combination that'll let 3 of us open the 9 door. That's why I'm asking, what now?
What now? No, we gotta go back.
Yep.
I agree. We cannot leave June behind.
Are you sure? I don't mind staying.
It's okay. There's no way we'd leave you behind.
Besides, I'd rather drown at the bottom of the ocean than escape with this sausage fest. Maybe I'll get to go to Atlanta.
Well, why Atlanta?
Are you sure you don't mean Atlantis?
Huh? Oh, right.
Ah, yes. My favorite Disney movie, Atlanta, The Lost Empire.
You guys.
Very well. Best we head back to C deck then. We should be able to take the elevator we passed earlier. Perhaps Clover, 7, and Lotus will have returned from door 1.
But even with all 7 of us,
Standing around here isn't going to accomplish anything, don't you agree? Let's find the other 3 first, and then search for another solution.
I guess you're right.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
I can hear that, Gully. It's coming through.
Okay.
Sorry, my Discord's lagging a little bit. I'm gonna clear some RAM.
Come to think of it, what is this room? We were so focused on the doors, we didn't even look around. Huh. It looks like it's set up for some kind of ceremony, but what kind? Huh. A coffin? What on earth is a coffin doing in a place like this?
Hey, Junpei, the hell are you doing? Let's move.
Right, okay. I'll be right there.
Someone knocking on the...
Nah, you're just hearing things.
Look, it's...
Okay.
7 and Lotus.
We've got a problem.
Clover is gone.
What?
Well, this doesn't bode well.
What do you mean, gone?
When?
Why?
You 2 went into door 1 with Clover, didn't you?
Yeah, we went through the door together.
But Clover barely spoke to us.
She just did her own thing the whole time.
Huh.
There were 4 rooms on the other side of door 1.
She wouldn't let us into the 4th room.
She just said, I'll take care of this one.
And shut the door.
She must have blocked it with something on the other side.
We waited for a while, but Clover didn't come out.
We called for her, but she didn't answer.
So I kicked down the door and we went into the room.
But
It was empty.
Clover wasn't there.
There was a door on the other wall.
And it was open.
We figure she opened the door and left by herself.
We ran after her, of course, but
Well, obviously we didn't find her. You figured that much out.
Clover's gone.
When did this happen?
We got here just before you.
You certainly have excellent timing.
So you haven't searched anywhere other than near the staircase?
No, we haven't.
Very well then. We'd best separate and look for Clover. We haven't much time left. Let's begin.
Yeah. She's not here.
No, she isn't.
All right, just in case, we should go take a look in the shower room.
Shower room?
That's where her brother is. She might have gone to see him. Well, we might as well check, right? Let's go. Good. We can still get in.
We should thank 7 later.
No luck.
Yeah, I don't think she's here.
The smell is horrible. Let's check the back, just to be sure. No, she's not here. Just where did your sister go? Such a horrible way to go. The skull shattered, the left arm's hideously twisted. Huh? Wait. Bones.
My brother's left arm is, it's not like a normal person's arm. The accident hurt him really bad.
Of course. Of course! Why didn't I realize it earlier?
Junpei?
Oh, sorry for making you wait. Let's go.
Junpei! June! Where were you guys?
Did something happen?
Clover is dead. I found her in the first-class bathroom.
Clover. Clover, why? Why did this happen? Clover. No way. Let's get out of here, June. Are you all right?
Yes. I think so.
You should get some rest. Here, the bed. Can you sit?
Yes.
Who was the first to find the body?
Me.
Why did you come to this room?
To look for Clover. Why else? I found her body in the bathroom. As soon as I did, I ran outside. I got to the top of the stairs by the casino and yelled as loud as I could. Hey, guys! I found her, but it's bad. She's in the bathroom in the first-class cabin. Come quick! Or something like that. Then I went back to the bathroom. Ace, Santa, and Lotus showed up real soon after that. But I guess you two hadn't heard me or something because you didn't show. So I took off down the stairs to look for you. After that, I mean, you know the rest, right?
7. There's one more thing I'm worried about.
What?
You stuck one of those plates in between the door and the frame, right? Why did you do that?
Come on, didn't I already tell you that? I did it so that the door wouldn't lock. So we could come back to this room? Oh. You think I did it?
Well, I don't know. That kind of depends on what you say, doesn't it?
For crying out loud. Follow me.
A closet?
Yeah. This is the reason. This safe. We couldn't open it when we were getting through this room. I figured there might be something pretty important in it. I couldn't stop thinking about it. I figured eventually we might figure out what the numbers are for the safe. And if we did, I didn't want to screw around with door 5 again. So I put the plate in the exit door so we could get back in that way. You get it now?
Yeah.
Perfectly logical.
Figured it wouldn't open.
Just like a detective.
Huh?
Figured it would open. That's a mild state.
Oop. Wait, there's the log. There we go. That is definitely a typo.
I think it was supposed to be a have, not a would.
Wouldn't have. Oh, let's see. 1 second. He grabbed the handle. that is very confusing. Figured it wouldn't open. I think the second wood is just not supposed to be there. Figured it wouldn't open.
This is rust. If there's rust here, that means has someone opened the safe?
Huh?
Maybe there's another clue. Anything that might lead us to discover who stabbed Clover. Behind this door, the ninth man's body is behind there. Maybe I should have another look at it, just in case. Ugh. Oh, the hell? This smell is...
Yeah, warning on graphic depictions.
That's pretty much this entire game at this point, though.
It's really only bad in places. This being one of them.
Wait, it's gone. His bracelet. It's gone. It was right next to the glasses. But why?
Huh? Where'd Junpei go? Oh, there you are. Were you looking for something in the hallway?
Yeah.
Did you find something?
Technically, no.
No, nothing. What's up?
Well, I wanted you to take a look at something.
What is it? Clover. What was it you wanted to show me?
I searched Clover's body again. A real shame. She was stabbed once in the back, probably by a knife or something. And I found this.
What?
I haven't actually looked at it yet. Didn't want to disturb the crime scene, you know? Basic stuff. Well, I did borrow one thing.
What? I'm opening it. Truth had gone, and truth had gone. Ah, now truth is asleep in the darkness of the sinister hand.
What is this? Some kind of secret code?
A code.
Sinister hand means the left hand.
Sinister was a term used in heraldry that meant to the left of the bearer of a coat of arms. The left hand. The left hand.
It
What
makes
does
you
the
feel
left hand
better.
mean?
Destro is the right hand, because the right hand brings destruction.
Does the darkness of the sinister hand have something to do with the bracelet? There's two things sticking out on either side of the face. The left and right sides of the face. Left and right. Left and right. Right and left. Truth is gone. Truth gone.
Truth gone. Maybe those two words. What else could gone and truth mean?
What else could gone and truth mean? Truth, of course, means something that is correct, something that's fact. In other words, something that is right. You could then safely assume that gone means left. After all, after someone left, they were gone. But in this case, they clearly refer to their directional homonyms. Then truth equals right, and gone equals left. The left and right of the bracelet. These two things sticking out. So if I...
Press them in the following order. Right, left, right, left, right, left.
Wait, did it just... One, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1.
Hey, what are those numbers?
1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1. 1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1. 1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1.
This is very relatable. Also, hi internet. Okay, it looks like we dropped a few frames, but it's stabilized.
1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1. 1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1. 1 to the right, 4 to the left. And... Oh. Bingo. I knew it was for this. Oh, is this some sort of note? Let's see.
Fact number 1. The No-Nora game was played once before, 9 years ago. Fact number 2. The person with the number 2 bracelet attended the game 9 years ago. Fact number 3. It was planned by the following 4 people. Cradle Pharmaceuticals CEO, Gentarou Hongou. Cradle Pharmaceuticals Chief of Staff, Nagisa Nijisaki. Cradle Pharmaceuticals R&D Supervisor, Teruaki Kubota. Majority shareholder in Cradle Pharmaceuticals, oh my god, I can't. My brain is just bad today. Kagechika Musashido. I was not prepared to read the names out as quickly as my eyes scanned across them. I must punish them for the innocent lives they sacrificed. This is the only warning they will receive. That innocent souls might be saved, I now state the truth. 0.
Huh. Sorry, but do you think you could all come with me?
Come with you.
I want all of you to go to the big hospital room.
Why?
There's something I want to be sure of.
What do you want to be sure of?
I want to know if the person I suspect is really the culprit.
Wait, then you're saying...
Yeah, I think I've got it figured out. I know who killed Snake and Clover. Anyway, if you could all please move to the big hospital room. I'll explain everything as soon as we get there. It's 5 o'clock. We don't have a lot of time left. Let's go. Actually, before we get started, I was hoping you could do something for me. Ace, Seven, and Lotus, could you please place your palms on the red?
Huh?
Why? If we need to get to the shower room, why don't we just...
No, we're not going inside. Once you've authenticated, step away from the door.
Why?
Please, just do it. Or perhaps you don't want to know who killed Snake and Clover.
Fine.
What about you, Ace, Lotus?
Very well.
Sure.
I have this idea. I don't think this device responds to a hand placed on it. It instead reacts to a bracelet being brought close. You don't actually need a hand. I knew it.
Huh?
What was that about?
How should I know?
Thanks. I appreciate your cooperation. By the way, Ace, would you mind if I asked you something?
What is it?
Do you know who I am?
What? What kind of question?
Just answer it, please. Who am I?
You're Junpei, of course. Who else would you be?
Unfortunately, that's the wrong answer. Actually, I'm Santa.
What?
The clothes I'm wearing, I borrowed from Junpei. And the clothes he's wearing are mine. We had a little swap.
That's ridiculous. Impossible.
So, you're saying I'm not Santa?
Of course you aren't.
Why? What makes you so sure I'm not Santa?
If you were Santa, then door 3 wouldn't have opened for us just now. 1 plus 7 plus 8 plus 3 equals 19. 1 plus 9 would be 10. The digital route would be 1. But the 4 of us just opened door 3. You can't possibly be Santa. Your bracelet number isn't 3.
It's 5, right? You're exactly right. My bracelet number is 5. Sorry, Ace. I tricked you. Of course I'm not really Santa. I'm Junpei. Who could possibly think I was? It's obvious I'm not. To think I was? Ridiculous. But I guess you couldn't see just how obvious it was. I asked you before, didn't I? What makes you so sure I'm not Santa? And you answered. If you were Santa, then door 3 wouldn't have opened for us just now. Most people wouldn't say something like that. The first thing that would come to anyone else's mind wouldn't be the bracelet number. There'd only be one thing they'd say. One sentence. You don't have his face. Ace, you have prosopagnosia, am I right?
Prosopagnosia?
What's that?
No clue.
Wait, these people haven't heard of it?
Prosopagnosia is...
Very well. I confess. I have prosopagnosia. I cannot differentiate human faces. Is that what this was about? You want to mock me for my disorder?
No, not at all. I'm not making fun of you at all. In fact, I feel kind of bad for you.
J'accuse!
No, the reason I brought this up is that there's an excellent chance the person who killed Snake has prosopagnosia.
What do you mean?
I'll just come right out with it. I think it was you, Ace. You killed him.
That's ridiculous. What possible evidence do you...
I have 3 pieces of evidence. The first, think back to a few hours ago. You made us argue over the 3 doors here in the big hospital room. There was no way all 7 people could go through them. Lotus suggested that we sacrifice one of us. Then you, Ace, said, I'll stay here. Why would you say something like that? It's pretty simple, really. You didn't want us to see the dead body in the shower room. You see? If Ace stayed behind, there were only 2 doors the rest of us could go through. Doors 7 and 8. There was no way we could get through door 3, the shower room. You knew that, didn't you, Ace? That's why you volunteered to stay behind.
Come on now. I think that's going a bit far. I can understand if you're jealous of my bravery, but Please don't devalue my actions. I only wanted to save the rest of you. Surely you can understand my altruism.
Altruism, huh? You already knew, didn't you? You knew that whichever doors we took, eventually we'd end up back in the big hospital room.
What on earth are you saying? Of course I didn't know that. How could I have?
Really?
Yes, yes.
Oh well, that's cool. I've still got 2 more pieces of evidence that say you're the killer. The second is that, as I said earlier, you have prosopagnosia.
Then you mean to imply that a person who can't distinguish human faces must be a bad person? Junpei, they call that prejudice.
No, I am not that stupid.
Then why?
Well, before I explain, I suppose there's something I should tell you. The corpse in the shower room. It's not Snake's.
What?
I didn't put it together right away, but there was something Clover told me. She said that Snake's left arm was prosthetic. He'd lost his real arm in an accident. But the body we saw in the shower room, let's call him Guy X. Guy X's left arm was definitely flesh and blood. In other words, Guy X couldn't possibly have been Snake.
Oh God. No. That's impossible.
Let's say, hypothetically, that the killer didn't have prosopagnosia. If that were the case, he would immediately realize that Guy X wasn't Snake. Even if the clothes were the same as Snake's, their faces would be completely different. It would have been obvious they were different people. And yet, they still killed him. Why? Why would they kill a stranger who'd only just shown up? On the other hand, if the killer did have prosopagnosia, it makes sense. They thought Guy X was Snake and killed him.
Wait. Wait just a moment. Let's say you're right, and I mistook Guy X for Snake. Even if I did, I would have had no motive to kill him. Why would I want to kill Snake?
I can think of at least 2 motives. 1, Snake knew about your past. If he ever revealed what he knew, that would have been really bad for you. You really didn't want that to happen. So to make sure Snake's mouth stayed shut, you killed him. 2, Snake had a grudge against you. You knew that, or at least you could have easily assumed he did. Even without exposing your identity, he was a threat to you. You never knew when you might be attacked. You couldn't ever let your guard down. Every moment was a moment he might try something. You didn't want that kind of danger hanging over you. So you...
Hey, hold on a minute. What's the past that Ace wouldn't want us to know? Why did Snake have a grudge against him?
Look at this.
What's this piece of paper? The nonary game was played once before 9 years ago. The person with the number 2 bracelet attended the game 9 years ago. It was planned by the following 4 people. Cradle Pharmaceuticals CEO Gentarou Hongou. What is this?
It's the message from Zero. It was in the safe in the first class cabin.
Give me a break! That paper is a lie! Someone is trying to frame me!
Me. You said me, right? Wouldn't that mean you're admitting you're Hongou, the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals? Or am I mistaken?
Very well. I admit that much. I am certainly the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceutical, Gentarou Hongou. So what if I am? I don't know anything about this nonary game that supposedly took place 9 years ago. Everything on that scrap of paper is bullshit. Someone is trying to set me up, you see? First of all, Junpei, you're claiming I did this all by myself. Think that over, all right? How could I have killed Snake all by myself?
Not Snake. It was Guy X.
I don't care who it was. You said the killer put this other man into door 3, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Then I couldn't have possibly done that alone. I couldn't have opened door 3 with only myself and Guy X.
Nope. You could have.
Huh?
What?
Actually, Ace, when you were unconscious, I took something from you. Remember when you were injected with that anesthetic and fell asleep in the big hospital room? Yeah, back then, I took this.
No! You couldn't have!
I got you, Ace. Your right hand there tells me all I needed to know. You want to tell me what you were so worried about? What's in your pocket? It's the number 9 bracelet, isn't it? Ace, Guy X, and the 9th man's bracelet. That was all you needed to open door 3. That's how you killed Guy X all by yourself, Ace. All you needed was the number 9 bracelet in your chest pocket. If you want to play innocent, that's fine by me. Go ahead, tell me. I don't have the bracelet, if that's what you want to do. But if you could take off your coat and hand it to me, I'd really appreciate it. Otherwise, we'll have to take it from you by force. Right, 7?
Yeah, it'd be my pleasure.
Well done, Junpei. As you so correctly deduced, I have the number 9 bracelet. I retrieved it while we were searching for the missing hardware for the red.
And this is why you shouldn't just leave these things lying around.
I left the room I was supposed to search and headed to the first-class cabin on B deck. My purpose
didn't
was
know.
to obtain the number 9 bracelet. 9 is a potent ally in the nonary game. Adding 9 to any set of numbers won't alter the digital root, as you can see. 9 is a very useful number here. With it, one can go anywhere, with anyone. It is, I suppose you could say, a game changer. So I made for the first-class cabin to obtain it. In mere moments, I successfully acquired the number 9 bracelet. There was also an unexpected bonus. The knife the 9th man had used. I quickly pocketed both of them and left. I made my way back to where I was expected to be. That's when I ran into Snake. Well, this guy X, actually. I spotted him ahead of me. He was heading for the large hospital room and hadn't noticed me. The man wearing Snake's clothes arrived at door 3. When he stopped, I walked up behind him and called out, "Snake." He turned around. He said nothing. His mouth simply hung half open. He seemed dazed somehow, almost like a man half asleep. Perhaps he had been drugged. It wasn't important. I tend to gloss over little things like that. I was certain that man was Snake. I knew Snake had taken part in the nonary game 9 years ago. Being blind, it made sense that he didn't recognize me immediately upon our first meeting. But why then hadn't Snake said anything to me later? Surely he hadn't forgotten what had happened to him in the nonary game. But not once did he attempt to confront me. Did his lack of sight prevent him from fully recognizing who I was? Or perhaps Snake had conspired with Zero to deceive me? Regardless, he was a threat, and it was better to deal with him sooner rather than later. I had to get rid of him before he took action. With quick thinking, my plan went into motion immediately. I held the number 9 bracelet over the red. I waved my own bracelet in front of the red, and then grabbed Snake's arm and shoved his hand against the scanner panel. The door opened. I threw the man through it. 9 seconds later, the door shut. 81 seconds passed. After that, I returned to my post as though nothing had happened. After conducting my own search, I returned to the large hospital room when the 1 a.m. bell rang.
Ace, did you kill Clover?
Yes.
Why? Why did you kill her?
She was Snake's sister. It was possible he had told her something dangerous. Additionally, she had gone through door 1. It seemed likely she might have found it.
Found what?
Why don't you go through door 1 yourself? Perhaps it's hidden somewhere.
Yeah, but Lotus and I went through door 1 too.
We didn't see anything suspicious.
Yes. I thought as much after I heard your report at the central stairs. I doubt the 2 of you could find it.
Hmm?
Huh?
But perhaps Clover was different. Perhaps she had found it. I was, therefore, desperate to find her. And at last I did, in the first-class cabin. I spoke very calmly. Did you see it?
See what?
Don't act as if you don't understand. You were in the captain's quarters, weren't you?
Uh-huh. What are you talking about?
Very well. By the way, what are you doing here, Clover?
What? Nothing.
There's blood on your shoes. It looks fresh. Did you go take a look at the 9th man's corpse? I see. Your silence suggests that you noticed. You saw something, didn't you? You saw that his bracelet was gone.
No!
You aren't going anywhere. You're staying here.
No!
Don't you run, little girl. That was how I killed Clover.
You son of a bitch!
I admit it. I've lost. I have lost. Completely and utterly. Don't misunderstand, Junpei. I didn't lose to you. I lost to Zero. Not you. I'm rather disgusted with myself for falling into such a simple trap. I looked the fool. And it was a trap. Make no mistake. I was trapped and manipulated by Zero. The man I killed in the shower room? If he wasn't Snake, then I have no idea who he was. But he was wearing Snake's clothes. And that was no coincidence. He had also been injected with something that reduced his cognition and prevented him from identifying himself or resisting me. And we can't forget the components that were removed from the red before we arrived. I have no doubt that Zero planned all of this. Zero made sure I would kill that man. It follows, of course, that Zero knew everything I would do. That I would try to take the number 9 bracelet. That I would try to kill Snake. Everything.
I must punish them for the innocent lives they sacrificed. This is the only warning they will receive. That innocent souls might be saved. I now state the truth. Zero.
I think Zero is one of us.
Huh? Zero is one of us? No. Wait, there's one more person. Snake. The man who died in the shower room isn't Snake. That means he's almost certainly still alive. Maybe Snake is Zero. Maybe he made Guy X wear his clothes so that we'd all think he was dead. Where's Snake now? What if he's off somewhere laughing at us? If he is Zero, he must have been lying to us about everything else. Is he watching us?
Well, I believe I've finished with my confession. Why don't we get moving?
What the hell is this shit? You aren't going anywhere, you son of a bitch! We're gonna leave your ass here to rot!
Why? Because I killed Clover? That's ridiculous. Why are you so upset that I killed the little bitch? She was nothing to you. A stranger you only met a few hours ago. Am I wrong?
You bastard!
Blindsiding me with a punch, huh? You've got some fire, don't you? I confess, I rather like a tough woman.
You?
Well, maybe you'd like another one then.
Before that, let me give you one of my own.
I think that's pretty much it, yeah.
Huh?
If any of you so much as blink, I won't hesitate to pull this trigger.
Remember what I said about leaving things lying around?
Yeah.
I've already killed 3 people. Don't think I'm not ready to make it 4.
3 people? What do you mean?
Very well. Let me take this opportunity to illuminate you. The person who killed the 9th man was me. Although I suppose to be more accurate, I encouraged him to get himself killed.
Still a crime.
While we were examining the main staircase, he came to me and told me his name. I recognized it at once, so I gave him a little push. Just a little white lie. It seems the settings for the dead were altered. Now it only requires a single person to deactivate the detonator in the bracelet. Investigate what's beyond door 5. We'll meet again later. And with that...
Okay. Have a good one, guys. I'm going off ahead now. Well then.
Why did the 9th man trust him? How would he have known that yet?
I mean, there's no reason that he would have known that, but he was one of the Cradle Pharmaceuticals people, so
Yeah,
he knew Hongo.
That's why he should have known not to trust him.
Maybe, but he's probably wasn't the best judge of character.
Definitely.
Please, I'm begging you. Help me. Please get me out of here. Oh my god! There's no time left! Listen, I was lied to! He lied to me! He put me in here!
If only he hadn't played the pronoun game. It's not like we would have known what the name meant at the time, but we certainly would now.
It was him! He killed me! It was him!
Yeah, he should really learn that pronouns don't help in this instance.
At the very least, he could have used like descriptors.
Yeah.
I don't think they hadn't come up with the code names at that point yet, right?
Correct.
Okay.
No, they had. I think they had.
I'd have to go back and check. He definitely was not very involved in that conversation, though.
Yes, they had, because they asked him.
He barely talked.
Yeah, it was the end, and they asked him, "What's your code name?" And he goes, "I don't have one."
Yeah, and then he went into the attacking Clover and getting her to scan and all that.
As I said before, in the nonary game, the number 9 bracelet is of utmost importance. If I had allowed him to keep such a useful tool, he, or it, would have become a threat to me. As such, I decided that he should be eliminated early on. I wanted the number 9 bracelet. If I could manage to obtain it, I would be able to manipulate the game as I saw fit. I would be unable to acquire the bracelet unless its owner was dead. That's the second reason. Even setting aside his number, he would have been nothing but trouble for me. He was aware of my past. He knew what happened here 9 years ago. It was important that I eliminate him before he was able to disseminate this information. Lastly, I wished to conduct a simple test. A test to see if this nonary game was serious, or a poor attempt at a joke. I needed to be quite sure. As such, I encouraged him to act against the rules so that I might observe the outcome.
I don't get your third motive. What the hell happened 9 years ago?
Didn't I say? The nonary game was played. I planned it out, and I conducted its execution.
Why? What on earth was it supposed to do?
I don't really think I have any obligation to tell you that.
Hey, what's with this gun? Where did he get this?
Why don't you tell her, Santa?
On the other side of door 6, we found the gun in the coffin in the cargo room, right?
It wasn't that long ago.
Bastard must have grabbed it when we weren't looking.
Indeed I did. That was a pretty serious mistake, you know? Just saying you intended to leave it behind. Well, there isn't much time left. I'll be off then.
Well, where are you going?
Do I really need to explain? I had assumed it would be obvious. I have the number 9 bracelet, and now I have Lotus.
Wasn't there a door with a 9 on it in the room that looked like a church? That's where you're going, isn't it?
And how do you know that?
Santa told me about it while we were looking for Clover.
I see. Well, you are correct. That is my destination. But now I must say goodbye to all of you. Ah, and please, don't forget my warning. Move and I'll pull the trigger. I don't need her alive to open the door, you know.
Shit! He's getting away!
But we can't risk it.
Now, Lotus, open the door for me if you would. Goodbye.
Damn it! Hey, June, what happened? Are you alright? Jesus, you're burning up. Your fever's back. Are you okay?
I'm okay. Really, I'm fine. You should be worrying about Lotus.
But...
Junpei, don't worry about me. I just need a little rest. I'll be fine. Don't you remember? I just needed to rest a little bit last time. So please, please save Lotus.
Think about what Ace has already done, Junpei. When he's got what he needs from Lotus, you really think he's just gonna let her walk away?
Damn it. You guys go on ahead. Soon as June starts feeling better, we'll follow you. Go!
All right, come on, Seven. We're going after Ace.
Hell yeah!
Santa, you take good care of June. I'm trusting you.
Got it.
Let's go! I don't see them.
You think they already went through?
Maybe.
Well, there's one way to check.
Let's check the red. Engaged. It's occupied.
That means Ace and Lotus went through here.
Yeah, it seems like it.
What do we do now?
Yeah, what should we do? Well, the big door is still vacant, but...
The two of us can't do anything with it.
Yeah, not even counting how our digital route isn't 9. What's that sound?
Oh no, it's the devil.
From over there.
666.
The coffin.
Yeah.
Let's open it.
How?
By force.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Well, you never know till you try, right? The only necessity for success is the willingness to suffer 1,000 failures.
Who said that?
Edison.
I forget.
It's not the exact
Probably
quote,
stole it.
but-
He probably stole it
Anyway,
from someone
we've
else
gotta
anyway.
try.
It's Edison. That must have been a fun recording day in the studio. Make grunting noises.
See? Didn't I tell you?
So, you know, the same as the one where they're recording all the panting lines.
Could just pull it open. Why would it have something like that?
Right. So unless I put in the right passcode, it's not gonna open. Was there some sort of clue somewhere?
Hey, Junpei. I remember you mumbling about some weird numbers over by the bathroom in the first-class cabin. You got those numbers by solving the secret message Clover was holding, right? Truth had gone. Or something like that.
Yeah, that's right. What about it?
There's no way they'd use the same password for both things, though, right?
Well, maybe that number's the passcode for this thing, too.
Who
Come on,
knows?
that's impossible. Those numbers were the code to unlock that safe.
Yeah, but the person who set up that safe in this coffin is the same person, right? Zero set up both of these.
Yeah, probably.
Well, then they might have set the same passcode for both of them.
That's ridiculous.
Why don't you just try it? I mean, it's not like you'll make things any worse.
It'd just be a waste of time. There's no way they're the same number.
How do you know that? You
It
never know
will.
until you try.
It will literally take seconds to enter Junpei.
The only necessity for success is the willingness to suffer 1,000 failures.
Who said that?
You.
Fine. 1438 3421. What? You gotta be kidding me.
The guy was right?
Snake!
You. What?
Ah, those voices. Junpei and 7, unless I'm mistaken. Where are the others? Are they elsewhere? I see. I believe I got the gist of everything. Have I been sufficiently caught?
Yeah,
Good old black screen of explanation.
but that still doesn't explain why you were trapped here.
You still got no clue about Zero's true identity, let alone why he's doing all this. Why did you put guys in Snake's clothes? Is all this stuff somehow related to that notary game that was 9 years ago?
Hey, Snake, do you know anything?
What are you talking about? I apologize, but I have no idea what you're saying.
Oh, come on, just tell us you know.
I don't know what to tell you. How can I know something I don't?
This is bad. We're running out of time.
We need to go after Ace. What do we do now?
The three of us can't make a digital route of 9.
Yeah, we just get 5.
We're stuck here then.
Oh. Hey, I just remembered something.
What?
What is it?
I found something earlier.
What did you find?
This.
Zero. Zero's bracelet.
What did you say? Are you saying that 7 has the number 0 bracelet?
Yeah.
Where did you get that?
Clover gave it to me.
She did?
Yeah.
How did she come by it?
Well, she found it. See, on the other side of door 1, A deck, in the captain's quarters. She asked me to hold on to it because it was too big and bulky for her to be lugging around.
He's lying. He even told us earlier.
I haven't actually looked at it yet. Didn't want to disturb the crime scene, you know? Well, I did borrow one thing.
He's dancing around the fact that she's dead.
He probably said
Very much so. I was about to comment on that.
All right, Junpei. Been nice knowing you.
Wait, what?
Come on, man. I'm just kidding. Still, just in case, I want to make sure the Zero bracelet gets picked up by the Red. Snake, give me a hand, all right?
Huh? Why isn't it opening?
Well, the third asterisk lit up, so it must have registered the Zero bracelet.
Are you saying that the value of the Zero bracelet isn't 0?
Maybe it isn't actually 0.
Huh?
What?
That bracelet may not actually produce the number 0 when scanned. That is what I'm saying. Why don't we try a few different combinations? Perhaps we can determine what number that bracelet actually contains.
Oh, got it.
All right. I know what the value of the bracelet is, so I'm just gonna do the math of that, figure it out. So let's see. We need a digital root of 9. So Snake and Junpei would make 7. So that wouldn't work. Junpei and 7 is 12. That'll work.
Let's try me, 7, and the bracelet.
Also, I'm pretty sure if you fail this, you just come back to that menu. You
If this
get to try the other
combination
one.
works, then the number for this bracelet
Makes
is
sense.
6.
But then can Snake not go through the door?
It opened.
Not legally.
Yes, so it would seem.
That means the bracelet is actually 6.
Also, you know, Santa and June are still back here as well.
But how is that possible? The display on the bracelet clearly shows a 0.
Does it?
Oh man, that's not good. I guess our time's just about up, huh?
At any rate, we know now that the door can be opened. Let's go!
But, Snake, are you sure?
Yeah. You know that only Junpei and I can go through this way.
You needn't worry. I have a solution to this problem. My last resort. But if now is not the time for last resorts, then when?
Last?
Resort?
His left hand is...
I see you've put it together.
Gotta admit, you really surprised me there, kid. I couldn't figure out how the hell you were gonna get out of that one. How come you didn't do that right off the bat?
As I told you, it was a last resort. Had I used it at the beginning of the game, I would have come under a great deal of suspicion. I imagine that most people would have taken it to mean that I was 0. Once they'd convinced themselves of that, I wasn't optimistic about my chances of making it out of here alive, let alone unscathed. I felt it best to play my cards close to the chest, as it were. That way, if I were in a situation where there was nothing else I could do, I'd have a little trick up my sleeve.
That is a grade A pun right there.
I'd just take my bracelet off.
My brother's left arm is, it's not like a normal person's arm. It's
She actually was trusting us a lot when she
it's
told
not
us
a
that.
real arm.
She was.
I know this is kind of a weird thing to say, but I'm glad that's a fake arm.
You don't have to be afraid of the door if you don't got a bracelet.
You are correct.
I think these stairs connect to the bottom deck.
Doesn't look like it's underwater. Let's go through that door. Incinerator?
Oh my. That doesn't sound very pleasant. Do you see a lever near the gate, perhaps?
Yeah, right over here.
How did you know that?
Well, I'd be happy to regale you with the story. I imagine it should only take half a day or so. If you pull it, the door ought to open.
Got it. What? Why? Why is there another one?
Warning. Warning. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged. Automatic incineration will take place in 9 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately.
It's always 9.
Oh my, how exciting. You've run quite a show here, Zero. What's the matter? Too frightened to understand? Here, let me explain.
It's said that the incineration system is about to activate. In 9 minutes, this room will be engulfed in flame.
Who are
You don't recognize me? I'm hurt. It's me, Snake.
Snake? Oh yes, you are alive. I'm afraid your bizarre style had me confused. I'm quite glad to see that you're alive.
You know, in retrospect, it's not unthinkable that he might recognize what Snake is wearing. That's all I'll say about that for now.
If
You'll
don't
tell us
mind
later.
my asking,
Exactly.
how did you get here? Snake, Junpei, 7. The 3 of you couldn't have opened a door with a 9. Did you use Clover's bracelet, perhaps?
What?
Ah, well, your reaction suggests that you did not.
Hold on. Why did you think we'd have Clover's bracelet?
Oh, they haven't told you?
Told me what?
Clearly not. Normally, I would take some time and enjoy the moment. But I'm afraid my time is at a premium just now. I'll have to make this quick. Clover.
Don't do it, Ace! Keep your goddamn mouth shut!
Clover.
I said stop it! Don't listen to him, Snake.
What happened to Clover?
Clover died.
No, that's not true. That's impossible. It's a lie. It has to be a lie.
Oh, it's quite true. I can assure you of that. I killed her myself, you see.
What?
Oh, he opened his eyes.
I'm sorry, did I stutter? I killed her. I would have rather she died with less suffering. A bullet in her brain, perhaps, would have been ideal. Unfortunately, that would have made quite a bit of noise. Circumstances being what they were, I was forced to settle for the knife. The one the 9th man had, you remember.
What you're saying is it was Ace with the knife in the first class cabin?
Oh,
Believe
God,
I caught
don't
her
make...
just below the shoulder blade. I was rather lucky, in fact. My first thrust went right between her ribs.
And this is how you know he's a sicko.
Her flesh was so soft. My knife slid in so easily. There was no resistance. That feeling was... I confess, I feel rather excited. It is a powerful memory. Someday, perhaps, I hope I can feel it again.
Incineration will begin in 7 minutes.
I'm going to kill you.
What was that?
I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Ah, so you're going to kill me. Please do. Come now. I'm waiting.
Don't do it! Don't listen to him, Snake!
Stop it, kid. He's screwing with your head.
Is there a problem? What are you waiting for, boy? Don't you want me to send you to join your sister?
Don't! Snake!
Don't do it!
Snake!
Snake!
Lotus!
Hurry! This way!
Incineration will begin in 5 minutes.
Give me the woman. I need her. Without her bracelet, I will be unable to open this door. Quickly now! I don't have time for your shenanigans. I see. Then it would seem I have no choice. The rest of you must die as well. Fortunately, I have 5 bullets left. 1 for Junpei, another for Lotus, and the last 3 for that lump of idiotic man you call Seven. I will take Lotus's body with me and leave this room.
Incineration will begin in 4 minutes.
Well, it looks as though our time together is at an end. I rather enjoyed playing with you.
Damn it!
Goodbye.
Kill you? What? No, that's impossible. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Stay away from me. Get back! Stop! If you come any closer, I'll... Get away from me! Listen to me. I said, don't come any closer! Shit! You bastard!
I'm pretty sure you're the bastard here.
Indeed.
So what was that about saving your bullets?
Incineration will begin in 3 minutes.
Finally.
I'll kill you.
So I think you can see why Snake is one of my favorites now.
You won't.
Because he keeps going like the Energizer Bunny.
Yep.
You son of a bitch! You're a monster!
Pot, meat, kettle.
Get off me! Let me go, damn you!
This is it, Ace. We're going to burn to death together.
What?
Incineration will begin in 2 minutes.
Damn it! Damn you! Get off! Let me go, you monster! Okay, look. Think about it this way. My company owns a wonderful hospital. It has excellent doctors.
You shot him 5 times in the chest.
You're not wounded too seriously. I'm sure they can fix you up easily.
You're not wounded too seriously, he says.
You don't have to die. You could be saved. Just let me go.
He says to the man bleeding on him.
Pathetic. Begging for your life.
Snake, that's enough. You can stop now.
Yes! He's right, Snake. You've done enough!
Come on, Snake, let's go. Let's get out of here.
You have to come with us. We have to leave together.
I apologize, but I'm afraid I can't do that. You'd best forget about me. You need to leave soon.
Open the number 9 door, Hal.
I'm going to take him with me.
Shut up! Be quiet!
I couldn't save Clover. My sister died because of me. Perhaps this will begin to atone for that. Perhaps in the afterlife, she can forgive me. Now go.
I'll be right back.
Go now. You have to go.
Actually,
Incineration will begin in 1 minute.
God damn it! Shit! We're out of time! We gotta go!
Junpei, what are you doing? You have to get out of here now!
Snake! Snake! Wait! Don't be an idiot, Junpei! No! No! I have to help Snake! Snake! Get off of me! Let me go!
Incineration will begin in 10 seconds. 7, 6.
Damn it, I don't get a choice, kid! Don't blame me for this, alright?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
0.
Gates 2 and 3 Beginning incineration.
He's...
Shit! Damn you all! Why? Why? Why me? I don't deserve this!
Pretty sure you do.
SME! SME Zero! Why? Why? Zero! Zero! Zero!
It would appear he did not make it through the fire and the flames.
And he will not carry on.
Hey, wait! Junpei!
Junpei, where are you going?
You stay here. I'll go get Santa and June.
You're gonna bring them here?
How?
Don't worry about that. Just stay here and wait, all right?
I saw an elevator on the way here. If I can get it to work, then maybe...
Please work. Yes.
Huzzah.
June! Santa! Damn it. Where did they go?
Damn, this is too interesting.
Okay, does it feel like it's been 68 minutes?
Connie! No. It can't be. It's impossible. Oh, Connie! Connie, are you alright?
Junpei?
Oh man. Connie, what the hell happened to you? You feel...
Junpei, I'm sorry. I might not make it.
No way I am going to let you die. I am gonna save you, I promise.
Thank you, Junpei. Thank you so much for everything. I was really happy to see you again, Junpei. Really happy.
Oh, don't give me that I was crap. You're gonna see me again lots more times. You just gotta hang on. All right, Connie?
Junpei, did you know you meant a lot to me when we were kids? I've liked you for a long time, Junpei. A really long time.
Well, that's rude. We were having a moment, Zero.
Zero. You son of a bitch! Where are you hiding? What the hell are you talking about? No, it hasn't. I'm not gonna let it end yet. I'm gonna get out of here with Connie. Why? Because you chose the wrong path. The wrong path? That is correct. Your path is inevitable, however. Admit defeat. Where there is shadow, there is light. Where there is the absence of light, there is no shadow. So it goes. What are you talking about? I is not. The loser has been decided. I told you! I am not gonna lose! No, you misunderstand. You have lost. I have lost. What? Connie, wait here. I'll be right back, I promise. Damn it.
you. It doesn't matter. I need to get Connie out first. Connie! Oh god. No. No. Where is she? Connie. Connie! 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 Huh? Wait. This is... white smoke.
I presume so, Pearl.
Yes. So, that was the safe ending. How'd you like it?
That was really gripping.
Oh, man, there's so much that I want to say right now, but
You can't until
Yep.
the final ending.
like there are plenty of things that I could comment on, but I don't want to until we get to the true ending. So one thing that I could talk about though is, I think the most tragic thing about this is that Junpei figures out that it wasn't Snake in the shower room in this timeline, but he's unable to tell Clover about it because she's already dead by that point.
Yes, you can't stop this ending from happening once you're down this route.
Yep.
And you can't realize that in another ending because you can't bring that information back through the timelines.
Are you sure about that?
There is an implicit yet.
But yeah, Snake's pretty hardcore. It's a real shame that he gets sidelined for a lot of the game.
He just absorbs more bullets in the face than the average protagonist in a shooting game takes in the face.
The end. Or is it? I definitely made a good decision waiting to do this until this stream.
Yeah,
So
it's
a solid 72 minutes. Chance of loss is not 0, and the 0 is capitalized. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9. Are we, like, repeating? It actually kicked me back to the opening cinematic that time.
Are you certain there was no differences in the cinematic?
Pretty sure there aren't. Just the same stuff as before. Alright, so just a recap since it kicked us onto this screen. So we went through 586, and that is the specific route that you need to take to get the safe ending here. So there's an alternate ending that you get by going through 6 on basically any other path. So you can choose door 4 or door 7 instead of 5 or 8, and you'll get that one. So that's the one that we'll be getting next. And then after that, we'll just have the final one. So we get to go back to basically the beginning now, since we're finally going through door 4.
Back to the past.
A link to the past.
Are you the true ending now, or?
I thought we were finished with that topic.
That will be the final one that I do. So basically what I'm intending to do here is do all of the things that I need to get the true ending, and then we'll select door 6 to get the other one, and then we'll just rewind and choose door 1 to get the true ending.
Makes sense.
So this will be mostly the true ending playthrough.
Then what should we
With
do?
a diversion.
Yeah, with a slight diversion.
We should talk it through.
Oh my god, enough! All we're doing is talking! Talking won't solve anything! It can't help us find our way out of here! You really sure you want to just sit around? We've only got 7.5 hours left. We already wasted an hour and a half of our 9 hours.
You're right.
Very well then. There's only one way for us to proceed.
Sure not gonna be fun running around knowing we gotta jump when Zero says jump.
Well, it's stupid to just sit around here doing nothing.
Yeah, you know what I just realized that we could do? I could probably skip to the door selection here. Do. Because I do. What would our digital route be? Oh, they're making me do the math again. 11, another 11. That's 22, so it's 4. Should we pick one of the other answers? Look stupid?
I don't think so.
It doesn't make a difference. Although I suppose it would get us new dialogue, but... Alright. We decided that door 4 would be fine.
I'll go through door 4 with Lotus, Santa, and June. There's nothing to worry about. I just need to stay by her side. This should be fine. It's no problem this way. I should see the other 4 off.
Looks like Ace and the others are going.
Now then. Goodbye.
Be careful.
Hey, before you go, one of you pick up the 9th man's bracelet so that Ace doesn't get it. Okay, thanks.
So horrible.
What are you doing? We need to hurry.
Snake, your shoes.
It's fine. Hurry! Or are you planning on dying with everyone else? I assume you haven't forgotten the door only remains open for 9 seconds, have you?
Sorry, Snake.
Let's go!
Hey! How is it over there? Did you find anything? At least say something, will you?
The door opened, they went through it, the door closed.
Something's beeping.
It's just like before.
Probably the sound of the detonator on the bracelet.
Do you think they're okay?
If they weren't, you would have heard.
Well, not quite yet.
Hey, there it is! That's gotta be that dead thing! Come on, get over here! We gotta authenticate!
The beeping stopped.
Phew. Looks like it stopped.
Hey, guys! Are you doing all right over there?
Yep, we're fine. Oh, hey, I'm gonna tell you about this whole dead thing, okay? The dead is just like the red, but the color's different. You know how the red was red?
Well, you see, the dead is dead cut. Wait.
Well, the dead is blue. Other than that, it's just like the red. Authenticating is the same too.
Awesome! Thanks. That helps a lot.
Well, we should probably move on now. You be careful out there.
Roger that. Whew. Now it's our turn.
I'll go first. Okay, we ready?
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Allons-y.
Run!
Now we'll be right back.
Oh, damn. It's counting down. We can't go back!
We need to hurry and find the device.
Hey! Where the hell is the dead?
How would I know?
Don't give me that crap! Start looking!
I already am.
Don't tell me the dead is in one of those rooms.
Oh no! How many rooms do you think there are?
Ah, fuck! We don't have time to count. We just need to open them all. It won't open. Shit, this one's no good.
Well, then it's probably not in there.
Same here.
It's not.
Oh! There it is! At the end of the hallway. Run! Hey, how many more seconds do we have?
How would I know?
Our time limit is 81 seconds.
I know that, goddammit! I'm asking you how many seconds we have left! Hurry! It's the dead! Get over here! Come on, everyone!
looks like it stopped. There's another door at the end of the hallway. Let's try this one first. And of course it won't open. A keyhole.
Hey, it's finally Mars.
What's this mark? Mail?
No, not exactly. That's probably the symbol of Mars. Well, technically, they are the same symbol, but I saw a number of similar symbols near the main stairway. The symbols of the solar system.
Oh, that's right. The sun, Saturn, and Earth.
At least that's what I'm assuming.
So this isn't the man symbol. It's a symbol for Mars?
I think so, yes.
I see. Wait, where's Santa?
Yeah, so, I looked the place over. Here's the deal. None of the other doors open.
Then that must mean...
We only have 2 more doors.
Maybe it's the room number.
The door on the left has a B92, and the one on the right says B93. All right, let's open them. I'll open B92.
Okay, I'll get B93 then.
1, 2, 3!
Hey, it opened.
Yeah, it did. I didn't expect that.
It was so easy.
Almost like it was unlocked.
Maybe this is all part of Zero's plan. Can't say I enjoy being treated like someone's puppet. Well, now we have these 2 rooms. I'm sure there's something in there that will help us get out of here. Let's find it. Santa and I will search this room. You 2 take the other one.
All right.
Okay.
Seek a way out. And this is the first escape room that we're doing at this stream. Oh, that's fun. All right. That vase looks expensive. Let's break it. You gonna steal it? I didn't take you for a kleptomaniac. It's kind of a weird looking picture. You think it's an abstract painting or something? It's kind of like a demon with an elephant-like nose. He's hugging on a human being's brain. Where the hell did that come from? What's a brain made of? Can't say I'd mind finding out a little bit more about what goes on in there. Alright, I forget. Do we have to click on this more to get the additional dialogue? Black and white design looks like there's a room. Right side of this picture. Okay, maybe not yet. Might have to do more stuff to get that. Alright. Should also mark down, for notes purposes, this should be the second class cabin. It's a couch. What are you doing? We don't have the time to be relaxing on a sofa. Oh, man. But it's so comfy. Display case. There's nothing to be displayed. How sad. Well, that's just not very helpful then. Matches. It's a box of matches. There are matches inside, obviously. I mean, it could be an empty matchbox.
How's your fever? You feeling better now?
Yes, I'm fine.
Let me see your forehead.
Oh.
Guess it really has gone down.
Are you worried about me?
Hey, come on, it's not like that.
Yeah, I guess I am.
By the way, Junpei. How did you end up here?
What do you mean? I told you earlier, didn't I?
There was a man with a gas mask when you got home at night. You inhaled some white smoke and passed out. When you woke up, you were on D-Deck.
Damn straight.
But is that really the truth?
What?
Junpei, are you hiding something from me?
No, why would I?
Well, if you think about it, this is awfully suspicious. I mean, why would 2 childhood friends bump into each other in a place like this?
I mean, we're not the only people that know each other. Granted, this is earlier on in the game, so some of that information hasn't been revealed yet, but...
Hey, I could ask you the same thing.
Well, good news, you didn't miss the Funya-Rimpa.
Are you hiding something?
What would I hide?
I didn't really find out that much. I found a box of matches with matches in it.
Well,
Ooh,
I don't know.
fire burn.
Anything. I mean, you're hiding it. How would I know?
You mean like the number of men I've dated? Do you want to know?
That's an oddly specific line of questioning.
Don't worry. Only 18. Times 0.
Psych?
Yeah. I guess I just haven't met Mr. Right yet.
You mean Mr. Truth?
Yeah, I see.
Anyway, I'm not hiding anything.
Press X to doubt.
Just like you, Junpei. When I woke up, I was on D-Deck.
Well, you do have a point. I mean, why did Zero pick us? We haven't seen each other since elementary school.
I wonder. Look for what connects the victims. That will lead you to the culprit. Do you remember Seven saying something like that?
I was about to say, Seven is the detective, not you.
Yeah, I do. So?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think this must all have something to do with a classmate of ours.
It's revenge for the rabbits.
You got any ideas who it might be?
No, nothing.
Oh.
Well, if it had something to do with school, then it could be one of our teachers, or maybe the principal.
You know, I have seen that in a game once. I think it was Persona 5?
Or the janitor, or the
I was
lunch
gonna say
lady.
Danganronpa school life.
Except the headmaster was actually good in that one.
Oh, I can barely
True,
remember any
true.
of them.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, welcome back. It's a round wooden table. Helpful. It's a bottle with water in it. This is the bedroom. My throat's dry, but I think it's because I'm a little nervous right now. Hey, Junpei, did you want to take a shower together? They're just laying it on thick. Just kidding. Too late to take it back. My brain's already working out the picture. This sure isn't helping. This isn't a painting. Is it a map? This is a great
It
find.
helps to have a map.
It does help to have a map.
This ship is bigger than I thought.
Yeah, it's probably about 900
You
feet
could
long.
almost say it's gigantic.
Must be one of those fancy cruise ships.
Of course, it doesn't really look like a cruise ship. Everything in here is really retro. Huh. Even if it's just some sort of style choice, there's just too much.
Do you remember what Zero said? Do you think maybe this boat and
No, I
the
can
Titanic have
understand
something to do
anything.
with each other?
Yes, I do.
That's a good point. I doubt he would have mentioned it if there wasn't a reason.
I mean,
Do
look
you think this boat is...
look at the shape of the boat on the map you just got. The actual Titanic.
a replica of the Titanic?
A replica?
Yeah, you know, like a copy of the actual boat.
Who on earth would make something like that?
Fans. Crazy Titanic fans.
No way. Do you even know how much money that would take?
No idea. But all
A
they've
lot.
got to do is break even, you know?
Break even?
Yeah, they could use it as a cruise ship.
Climb aboard a piece of history, sail around the world in the resurrected Titanic.
Hell, with marketing like that, they'd probably have more customers than they'd know what to do with.
Do you really think people would want to ride on a ship
This
with
is
such
weirdly
an ominous
topical.
past? It's the site of the worst accident in history.
The thought crossed my mind, but I wasn't gonna say anything about it.
Over 1,500 people died. I wouldn't be surprised if you'd get
I'm
cursed
sorry.
just for going.
A curse, huh?
Junpei, do you believe in that sort of thing? You know, curses and stuff?
Hogwash. Pretty sure this one doesn't matter, but you know, we'll play along.
Yeah, well, I guess so. To a certain extent. What about you? No, I guess that's kind of a dumb question.
Yes, I do believe in curses. In fact, I think it was a curse that sunk the Titanic.
What?
A curse sank
No,
the
it's hitting an
Titanic.
iceberg.
The curse of the Egyptian mummy.
There wasn't an
Supposedly,
Egyptian
the
mummy on board.
Titanic carried the mummy of the priestess Amun-Ra, which was stolen from a pyramid. and they say that the mummy had a history.
I'm pretty sure you'll get this dialogue no matter which one you choose.
Everyone involved with it died mysterious deaths. Come on, I'm sure you've heard of it before.
Nope. What do you
Yes,
take me
I
for?
have.
You know, some occultist?
Those who open the coffin will be forever cursed. Haven't you ever heard that one?
So you're saying the Titanic sunk because of that curse?
That's right. That mummy, the priestess, supposedly, she was special.
What do you mean?
Well, supposedly,
She had so many
was
VTuber
really
sims. I
pretty.
mean, what?
Pretty?
Yes,
But she was a mummy.
that's right. She wasn't all shriveled up or rotten or anything. She almost looked alive.
Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, it's that thing. I don't remember the name. Where your body turns into some kind of wax? Yeah? The fat in it turns into something kind of like candle wax, right? And
Yes, saponification, but that's not what it was.
huh?
That's not it. She wasn't wax.
Then what was it?
They say that she was frozen.
What? Frozen?
That's right. The whole body was frozen solid. You know how a human body is more than 60% water?
70, actually.
Well, all of that water was frozen. The story says that from the time of its discovery all the way through to when it got put on the Titanic, even though it was carried through the desert, her body never melted.
You do know what the freezing point of water is, right?
That's crazy.
I think so too, but maybe it's true and we just didn't know about it before.
I didn't know.
I've never heard this story before.
Yep. Maybe
Pretty
it's
certain she's
common
fucking
sense
with
to
him.
eat shaved ice in the desert because it lasts forever.
Huh? Nah, that seems too silly to be true.
But maybe it isn't. It just appears that way because you didn't know it was true.
Well, yeah,
Ice that doesn't melt, even in the desert? Does something like that really exist? No, even if it did, it wouldn't really be ice anymore, would it?
It's a light blue blanket with some designs on it. Someone's made the bed, or at least never unmade it. There's only bed sheets under the blanket. Nothing exciting. A blanket. 2 pillows. It's a double. You're turning red. Is her fever back? Do you need to lay down for a minute? I'm fine. I think it's still a little early for that. A bed frame. Now we don't have to worry about falling off.
Oblivious.
She's blushing again. What was she thinking about? I think we've covered it pretty well. Is that all the dialogue we get? I think it is. Yeah. All right, let's look at the vanity. That's a key. Dresser key. And then mirror. Hey, we don't have time for that. Yes, there is. It's you, idiot. Oh, is the dresser outside? Is there something in here that I didn't see? No, that's not it. Wait, what? Maybe it's for the other one. Because there is another room that we haven't looked at yet. It's a light. Even if it's heavy, that's light. Puns. Okay, nothing on that yet. Jumpy, where are you going? Is it Funya Rimpa time? What do you mean, why? I'm just gonna go check up on them. Something wrong with that? Oh no, come back soon. Sure, leave it to me. I guess it's not Funya Rimpa time. Empty though. Seems to be a room on the left side of the base. Actually, let's look at the picture first. It's a tile with a black and white pattern on it. There's a square tile in this frame. It's glued in there quite well. I don't think you can take it out. Well, that is a pretty hideous tile pattern, if I do say so myself.
I agree. Completely concur.
Oh, look, Junpei, there's a mushroom. Why does nobody recognize shower heads?
I think it's just...
is it a running joke that I'm not in on?
It's a running joke I'm not in on either, so you're not alone.
It's for soap. Showering up, no water. There's a curtain rod, but no curtain. I don't see the problem with that. Junpei, you're... Some toilet paper, we got 2 rolls. Very important. One for business and one for fun. Wait, what? What's the fun? Or are we TPing something?
Can we? It's kind of getting boring down here without some TP.
You know, I would love to, you know, play some Twilight Princess down here. That would be fun. Tanks MP2. Well, that's a bust. All right. Time to look at this room. Oh, a candle. If only we had something to light it with, he says, knowing that he has the thing in his inventory that he can use to light it. Check this out. This is a pretty nice sofa. It's a shame I can't take it back. What is it with people wanting to like loot stuff from these rooms? This isn't even the first class cabin. This is the second class one.
Is there? I would be looting everything.
Like you could carry it with you.
I'm kidding. I'm not a JRPG protagonist.
Well, that's one of the panels. Or one of the things. Tile. That's the word. I think I've seen it somewhere. Yeah, I know. Kind of looks like the one we saw in the other room. Only we had a way to get this open. It's not the right key. There's got to be another key around here somewhere. The vase. Oops, that was not what I wanted to click on. I don't think the other plates matter. It's just the tile. Candle. That's not the candle. This might come in handy. Lit candle. Well, now we have the power of lit candle. Now, why didn't you set it on top of the dresser?
3D.
Also, that's not typically how candlesticks work. Like, if the candlestick is getting hot from the candle on top of it being lit, then it's not a very good candlestick. All right, let's see. Will the dresser key work here? It's a tile. All right, let's smash it. Ruin the puzzle. What's the backup plan if that happened? All right. That looks like a shower curtain.
0 required. It to be able to be dropped from 7 feet without shattering.
Higher even. Ceramic isn't really like that though. We should go see. No. It did not burn through that whole thing in that amount of time. Bullshit. It's all bumpy. Candlestick key. It's probably going to open the thing. I guess the stuff over here wasn't important. Because it's not going to let me do that now. Alright, pull that shit open.
Crank that soldier boy.
Hey, Junpei, you got a minute? Here, take this.
A bookmark? What is this for? Do you want me to read a book?
I found it in between some of the cushions on the sofa. Pretty sure it ain't gonna be any help to us, but I figured we might as well hang on to it anyway.
Then why don't you hold on to it?
You know what I hate most in the world? I got 4 things. Hope, faith, love, and luck.
Hope, faith, love, and luck?
Damn straight.
And you hate these things?
Yeah, you got a problem with that?
God damn it, Santa.
Not really, but what does a bookmark have to do with any of that?
Well, see, each leaf on the 4-leaf clover has a meaning to it, okay? And that meaning is pretty much those 4 words. It's like flower language. Well, I guess it's not a flower, is it? So, leaf language, I guess? Yeah, you could call them leaf words.
Leaf words. Hope, faith, love, and luck. The meaning of the leaves on a 4-leaf clover.
So, yeah, I want you to take it, okay? Just touching it gives me the creeps.
It's just a bookmark, man.
Take the damn thing, all right? Here.
What do you want to do? Take it. If you don't take it, you will not be able to get the true ending.
All right, sure. I'll take it.
I wonder why he's being so fucking
Man,
pushy
I
about
feel
it,
a lot
though.
better now. That thing was a real pain, you know?
It's a bookmark, man.
Do you really hate those 4 words that much?
Yeah, well, they can all betray you, you know? Hope, faith, love, even your destiny. Well, that's not my only reason.
What?
That's not the only reason I hate the 4-leaf clover. I just can't bring myself to like the number 4.
I mean, it does mean death in a number of Asian languages.
What, worried about the 4 horsemen?
Nah, come on, man. That's just silly. Maybe back in the Dark Ages, that kind of crap scared people. But this is the 21st century, and I'm a 21st century guy. I'm a little insulted.
Then why do you hate 4 so much?
'Cause it's a half-assed number. Not the best or the worst. That's why.
I mean, I think 4 is a pretty cool number.
What?
It's 2 squared.
9 is a way better number. So what if it's last place, right? At least it's not some lame-ass middle number.
I mean, it's the last of the single-digit numbers, I suppose, if you're counting up.
What are you...
You play?
Play?
I think the gambling one is the correct one.
You mean like gambling?
Yeah, of course. What else would I mean?
Looks
In
like
Baccarat,
you were
the
correct.
best
Yeah, so
possible
like
hand
he
totals
tells you about Baccarat,
Le Grand.
even though the Baccarat puzzle is in the other one. I guess if you choose door 4 first, he'll tell you about it, and then you'll at least have some idea what Baccarat is by the time you get to that.
But the lowest, most worthless cards, zeros. They call monkey.
Just like the guy in charge of this game, huh? Zero's a monkey.
What? Oh man, you're totally right. The guy who trapped us in here sure is one hell of a monkey.
You know, if you think about it, the nonary game is really a lot like Baccarat. And of course, it doesn't use any of that stupid digital root junk. You just drop the tens digit, and that's it. Still, it does have the same idea of your final number needing to be a single digit.
And the higher number being better, 9 being the best.
Oh, yeah, I guess you got a point.
And in both games, whoever has 9 wins.
The person who makes 9 wins?
Wait, did you forget already? Don't you remember what Zero said?
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9. So, if we want to get off this boat, we have to make a team whose numbers have the digital root of 9.
And only the people in that team are going to make it out alive.
Of course. That's why it's called the nonary game.
What?
Huh?
Nona means 9. Get with the program, people.
You don't know? Nonary means something derived from 9, or base 9. It's derived from the Latin prefix nona, which means 9. While we're at it, the prefix for 1 is uni. You know, like the unicorn, the horse with 1 horn. 2 is bi, like binary. Binary means composed of 2 parts. 3 is tri. I'm sure you've heard that one plenty. Like trio, triple, and triangle. You get the idea. After that, you have quart, quinty, sext, septum, and so on. And of course the prefix for 8 is octo, like octopus. It's called that because it has 8 legs. Get it?
I see. So then Nona means 9.
So, how many of us are trapped on this ship?
At least 11?
That'd be 9.
And what are the bracelet numbers we have?
They go from 1 to 9.
And our time limit? How many hours did we have?
Zero said 9 hours.
And finally, to get out of this ship.
We need to find the door with a 9 that's hidden somewhere in the ship.
By making a team with the digital root of 9.
And there you have it. The number 9 is everywhere in this game. He's got a real theme of 9s for this whole thing. No wonder it's called the Nonary game.
How many of us are trapped on this? 8. One guy died earlier. I mean, he's still a guy. He's a dead guy now. But he's no less of a guy just because he's dead.
Well, yeah, actually, he's more of a guy because there's some of them there and there.
Some of you here, some of you there, some of you way over there, staining the wall. All right, we still need one more tile. So I guess I won't bother with putting those in just yet. There's a hole in my curtain. I wanted to get caught. I don't think that was the intention.
Same. I know it's not the intention, in fact.
Just look at the wall. Like, one of you has to be facing the wall right now. Why aren't we looking at the wall? Do we have to go on the other side of it? Like, how do we even do that, actually? Now that I think about it. Can we do it from this side? There we go. Maybe now we'll notice. A single tile. 5th from the top and 3rd from the right.
I mean, technically you can see 2.
Things not budging. Alright, so this is the part where we have to remember which tile it is. And go to the other side. That's not the other side. That's also not the other side. Yep, I'm going to the other side. You're creeping me out. Whatever, man, I'm going. Okie dokes. So it's 3 from the right, 5 from the top. Fortunately, the patterns are the same, so if you remember what kind of tile it is, that helps. Oh, look, it's the last tile that we need. And no, we have to turn around, back up. Let's go back. All right, the exit. We go check up on them. All right, it's time to do some tiling. We're gonna tile the plane. Oh boy. All right. Well, one of them doesn't move, so that will help. This one definitely has to swap. There we go. That one's in place. That doesn't look right. I think this one also needs to swap. And then we need to rotate it. Oh, there we go.
Hammer and sickle, brother.
Not quite. Picture complete. And there goes the frame. It's a key. It's the Mars key. It's one of those Mars symbols. And that's gotta mean use this key to get through that door. You found it.
Deal with this picture anyway.
It's Funya Rampa time.
I've seen this picture before.
Where?
In a book. There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a rather interesting theory. I saw this picture in his book.
What's this interesting theory?
Morphogenetic fields, which relies on the theory of morphic resonance.
Oh, is this the Kiki Baba thing?
Deal with this. Just listening to you talk about
Is this
it
the
giving me
Kiki
a
Baba thing?
headache.
No.
It's not a
Okay.
difficult concept to grasp. In essence, he states that the shape of living organisms and their behavioral patterns are transmitted through a field not visible to the eye.
What part of that isn't difficult, exactly?
All right, how about this? Theory of the telepathic mechanism.
Telepathy?
Yes, telepathy. Well, perhaps not exactly telepathy, but it's close enough for a simple approximation.
Are you serious? Telepathy? Who do you think we are? Kids from the 70s? I can't believe someone would actually do serious research on something like that.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
I read the book, but I can hardly say I understood it. I'm in no position to defend or condemn anything it said. It was probably just...
Oop. Sorry. Somebody is latching onto a statistical outlier from some study and turning it into a ridiculous theory.
There's no scientific merit to any of it, I'm sure. But even so, Anyway, I saw a picture like that one in his book. Hey, what do you think this picture looks like?
What do you mean? Isn't it just like abstract or something like that? It's just black and white scribbles. There's no meaning there. That's it.
What about you, Junpei? Does it look like anything to you?
Alright, do I get to say the
looks
actual
like...
answer, or... There we go. There it is. Alright, well, I have to do this.
Funya Rimpa. See? I mean, this totally looks like one. Here and here.
What the hell is a Funya Rimpa?
What do you mean? What the hell is a Funya Rimpa? You mean you don't know?
How the hell would I know?
How could you not know? That's practically blasphemous. Oh, say you're sorry. Apologize to the Funya Rimpa. Goodness. Oh my God.
All hail the Funya Rimpa.
Junpei, are you just screwing around? Forget it. I'm just gonna tell you. This is a dog.
Aw, they don't let you actually pick the right choice after that. I regret nothing.
See? Like this.
So...
But where did you get the sketch image?
Now we know what it's a picture of, but I don't see how that helps us.
A TV show from Great Britain did an experiment once. They took two similar pictures. Both of them were difficult to identify, initially. But once you figured out the answer, you couldn't see it as anything else. These two pictures. The first was a woman wearing a hat. The other one, well, to make it easier, let's just say it was this picture of a dog. So, their experiment. First, they sent the picture to other parts of the world, outside the reach of British airwaves. To Ireland, the US, Africa, Europe, etc. Then, in each country, they gathered a number of test subjects, roughly 1,000 people. They were shown the two pictures and asked, what does this picture look like to you? The results weren't really interesting on their own. 9.2% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. 3.9% saw the dog in the dog picture. Then, 2 days later, they aired a new program on their show. During the 30-minute show, they broadcast the dog picture and its solution. The audience was estimated to be 200,000 people. After the broadcast, it was a safe bet that the number of people who knew the solution to the dog picture was at least that many. After another 2 days passed, they gathered more research subjects from areas outside the reach of British TV and radio. This time, they only found a sample of roughly 850 people. Naturally, none of them had participated in the first test. They were, however, given the same tests and the same two pictures. The results were startling. 10% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. The previous test sat at a 9.2% success rate. Not much of a change statistically. The dog picture, however, produced a very different result. The percentage of people able to successfully find the dog, it went from 3.9% to 6.8%, a very significant increase.
No, they could still be p-hacking.
So do you understand? Do you realize the significance of this experiment? There was no way the second group could have seen the picture. They lived far away from Britain and couldn't have seen it. But even so, it was only the success rate for the dog picture that went up. Why? How did that happen? What does it mean?
Oh, wait, does this have something to do with that field or whatever it was?
They need
that
to
you were
perform
talking
more
about
tests to
earlier?
figure out if there's actually statistical significance.
Mm-hmm.
A field not visible to the eye. So, if more people know the answer,
If it really was, you know, if it was real, then it would be repeatable.
Then that information will pass through the field. Huh.
Psych! I was just kidding. You really shouldn't take me seriously.
That's a very elaborate
Well,
ruse.
I mean, the things I just told you about are true. They really did happen. But the results of that experiment really aren't anything to go by. They could have easily falsified them. In the end, I'm sure they were just in it for the ratings. They are a TV station after all.
Right! Man, I gotta admit, you had me there for a minute. I, really thought you were serious.
Of course not. Like I told you before, I'm sure it's all just pseudoscience.
Oh, okay, right.
All right, enough nonsense. We've got the key. Let's get out of here.
Word.
Word.
A field not visible to the naked eye. Morphogenetic field.
That will be on the test. Take notes. All right, roger that. Yes, it unlocked. Good job, Junpei. Good, now we can get going. Come on, what are you guys standing around for? Let's get out of here. All right, make me click it again, why don't you? You found it.
Oh, another hallway.
Sorry, I'm just writing down the next title for my notes.
Come on, open!
I didn't end up taking any notes for that room. It was pretty easy.
It's not going to open because you rattled it, you know.
Damn it!
I mean, maybe if we just shake it like, 40,000 more times.
Look over here!
Elevators. And the buttons? Of course they don't work.
The power must be out here too, just like by the staircase.
That leaves this door. Well, looks like we don't have any choice.
Yeah.
Sure does.
Well then, let's open it.
All right, here I go.
Oh, so it's a kitchen.
What were you expecting?
Isn't it obvious? The exit? I was hoping this would be the way out of here.
You really think it'd be that easy?
Yeah, I know. Still.
If we can just get through this door, we should come out on the other side of that grate we saw earlier.
But don't we need a voiced line for that?
No good.
This is really weird. Like, this is a voiced cutscene.
Anyway, let's take a look.
Hey!
What's that?
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to tell you.
Oh yeah, we found a map.
I found this a little while ago. It's a map of the B deck.
Let me see that. I knew it. See? Look.
Yes, hold your horses.
What did you figure out?
This is handy.
See? We came in here. Now if we go out there, then we'll be on the other side of the grate.
No, it's B deck.
How about that? She's right. We can get out through there.
There we go. Here, you can have it back.
Thanks.
There's a card reader on the right side of the door.
And that means the key card is somewhere in here, right?
That seems the most likely.
All right, we know what we need to do then. Let's get moving. First off, I say we split up and look for clues.
Okay.
Seek
I hope we find
a way
a funny
out.
ropa.
Somehow I doubt that we'll find the funny roomba. I hate to break it to you. There are 15 of these plates. Assuming they're for seafood. How can you tell that? They look like just any other plate from the 99-cent store. If you take a lady out to dinner, you're going to embarrass yourself. Feel sorry for June. What? Why the hell are you bringing up June? The lady doth protest too much, methinks. You are not terribly subtle. 10. Those are soup plates.
She's correct. The best type of correct.
They made that way so the soup doesn't spill. That's one that I've actually seen. This, like the seafood specific one, I don't know if I've seen one like that before. Not the kind of places that I typically dine at, so.
Makes sense.
Wavy ridges on this plate. So you really are ignorant. Hey, I'm a vegetarian. Appetizers. Yeah, square appetizer plates for reasons.
9 plates.
Well, excuse me, princess. Doesn't match. Appetizer 9. Soup A. Seafood dish F. Hey, look, we're doing the base system again. 16.
That's really based of you.
Based. They're using hexadecimal here. Come on, Junpei. Familiar with base 10. Decimal. $10. Right, because it's all in hex. 10 would be 16. I think I get it. Do you? Do you, Junpei? Oh, notes.
Yeah. Yes, because he got it in the other timeline where he did that.
A rusty knife.
I don't think we'll be able to use it while it's like this.
It's futile.
Futile?
You know, a waste, useless.
Oh. Any particular reason you wanted to bring that up?
Oh, no reason really. I was just thinking about futility.
Huh? Why were you thinking about futility?
Well, it has something to do with the Titanic.
The Titanic?
Yep. Have you ever heard the story that the sinking of the Titanic was predicted?
I don't think this one matters either.
No, I haven't. What is it?
In 1892, 14 years before the Titanic sank, a novel was published. It was called Futility. It was written by an American novelist named Morgan Robertson. The story was about a big cruise ship colliding with an iceberg and sinking. Of course, if that was the only similarity, there wouldn't be any reason to mention it. It wasn't, though. The name of the ship, its nationality, course, departure time, size, displacement, maximum speed, number of passengers and crew, the number of lifeboats, even the location of the accident itself, and the cause, and the location of the damage. Everything matches the Titanic almost exactly. It was almost as if he'd seen the whole thing happen. But this book was written 14 years before the Titanic sank. But that's
It should have been
not
written
all.
9 years before.
It wasn't just utility that predicted the sinking of the Titanic. There were two other similar stories written by a man named William Thomas Dead. Both of them before the accident. One in 1886 and one 1892. Stead wrote 2 stories that had striking similarities to the Titanic disaster. In one, 2 ships collided. Many of the passengers died because there weren't enough lifeboats. In the other, a ship collided with an iceberg and sank.
I don't know. I mean, if you that seems a little weird, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't too uncommon for ships to iceberg back in the day, or even other ships.
Right, I knew you'd say that. But what if Dead had some sort of special powers? Be more specific? What if he had the ability to do automatic writing?
What? Automatic writing? Wait, are you talking about someone's possessed by a spirit, and then they write a bunch of stuff without knowing what they're writing?
Text scrolls are really weird on that.
Yes.
What do you mean, yes? That stuff's a load of bull.
But, Jumpy, you said you believe in curses.
Come on, that's totally different. Okay, let's say, hypothetically, that automatic writing isn't a total load. These guys still couldn't have predicted the sinking of the Titanic. When this dead dude wrote his thing, nobody had died on the Titanic yet. So if automatic writing is about being possessed by dead people, who the hell possessed him so he could write that stuff?
That's not it.
What's not it?
Stead wasn't possessed by a spirit. He was doing the possessing.
What are you smoking?
William Thomas
Cheese?
Stead was a passenger on the Titanic.
There's some cheese behind us.
He just wrote down what he saw with his own eyes 20 years before it happened.
Well, why don't we talk about this some other time, okay?
Huh? But...
Come on, let's get back to it.
I actually feel bad for anyone who picks this route first on accident.
Yeah, there's a reason that I did things in the order that I did. We need to move the cheese because there's something behind the cheese. Bottle of oil. Cheese. This is Gouda cheese, the most famous Dutch cheese. You can store it at room temperature for quite a while. Most likely. Cheese. Cheese.
Cheese, it's good.
Ah, cheese. Drinking tea. Could such a day ever happen for me? I'm not gonna say anything. I don't really need hot water. Are you sure about that? Yeah, let's see what's over here first before we... Santa, can you open that door, please? What the hell? Nobody could open that thing. You're getting to that age where your eyes start... Boy, you have just made a mistake.
She's gonna kill you. And then she's going to... When she's finished, no one's gonna stop her.
Got the tool managed. Get out of here fast. That's the exit. Don't think we can open it. Rolling pin and a colander. Which is the technical term for a strainer. It's more specifically one that doesn't only has holes at the bottom. But you use it to strain things, generally. It's a card reader. Alright. Pot. Well, we've got two pots, actually. Oh, that's a pressure cooker. Okay, excuse me. It's still pot-shaped. What kind of an idiot are you? I run around holding that thing while you're looking for the... Hey, man, it was just a joke. I mean, we literally have a rusty knife. What? What was the combination of things again? It was 9, 10, 16, and 15, right?
9.
And go
10.
back and look at it.
I know it was 9A. I forget the one and then F.
9, 10. Oh, it's 9, 10, 15, 16. Got the number slightly mixed up, or the order. All right, so what you're supposed to use to enter the password. So here's the question: how do we need to appetizer to soup A? Convert the 10 A and F to base 10. Yeah, I did that already. There's too many numbers. Have to add them together, perhaps? Or are we not? Okay.
You're too smart for the puzzle.
I think I am. It could be something else, though. Not necessarily tied to that specific solution. The sink. A couple of plates in here. I don't think they're going to help us that much. Whetstone plus rusty knife equals sharper knife. Okay, the whetstone would not remove that much rust.
Mm-hmm. Correct. But it's game logic. Don't overthink it.
Maybe it was just, you know, like coated in vinegar. Even that wouldn't be enough. You'd have to soak it. Anyways, oh, that's just the countertop. We can click on the trash cans though. I don't recall asking for you to do anything. Squeeze me. I feel colder in here.
Legitimately, he is counting down to his freaking doom.
Yep. You take it back with you. Are you offering to carry it for me? Why'd you ask 7? You're kidding. I know we have to go in one of these side rooms. That's the door we came. That's not that one. Oh, we had to. No, it's not. Wait, let's click on the. Yeah, okay, we can't do that yet. We don't have the right thing to put in it. Wait, where's the door that we have to go in then?
It's the one that you haven't checked.
Check, so... Wait a minute. What's am I looking at right now? Oh, it's one of these ones, isn't it? There it is. Hey, if only we had... Just grease it up a little. You did it, Junpei. You're so smart.
Oh, it's cold in here.
Why do I feel like she's patronizing us?
Because she probably is.
What is this place?
Are you blind?
It's a freezer.
It's a freezer.
Oh, no way. That's way too cold for me.
Well, maybe you should have worn something more substantial.
I'll freeze solid in seconds. Sorry, but I'm afraid I'll have to pass on this one. I'm going to leave the rest to you.
Oh, whoa. It's really cold in here.
Hey, you don't need to be in here. You had a fever just a little bit ago. You should stay outside. We got this.
No, I'm fine. My fever's gone now.
But...
It's because we're on the right timeline. Wait, whoops, did I say that out loud?
Huh?
No! Why did it suddenly close?
It's a trap!
The knob's frozen!
But why?
It looks like the pipe next to it broke.
Hey, Lotus! You're out there, right? Open the door!
What do you want? What's going on?
The door won't open! Try opening it from that side, please!
Oh, fine. If you say so. Hold on. It's no use. It won't budge. You've got more people in there. You figure it out.
Oh.
What a nasty, disgusting thing to say.
Damn it.
Anyway, let's find a way out.
Yo, dog, I heard you like escape rooms, so I put an escape room inside your escape room.
If we don't get moving, we're gonna be permanent residents.
2 heads are better than none.
But we have 3.
I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Yeah, you're right. Let's just take a good look around this room, okay?
Right.
There we go. Dry ice.
Dry ice is just frozen.
I wonder if this has an actual time
carbon
limit.
dioxide, right?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it is.
I wonder how warm it has to get for it to turn back into gas again.
I don't remember exactly what it will at room temperature.
Hell if I know.
About
How is that gonna
15
help us
degrees
anyway?
Kelvin.
Kelvin doesn't sound right. That would be like minus
They-
258.
Yeah,
See?
dry ice. Dry ice.
I figured we might
If I remember
be able
correctly,
to use it to get
it
out of
turns
here.
almost immediately.
1 second. I need to see this now. And looking things up on the internet.
What was it again? Dry
Sublimates,
ice?
yeah. Frozen carbon dioxide. Sublimates at 194.7 Kelvin. So
Okay.
negative 78.5 Celsius or 109
Yeah, basically,
Fahrenheit.
it's turning. I'm thinking nitrogen.
Yeah,
That's the
nitrogen's a
problem.
lot colder. It's like, there's no way it's that low.
Carbon dioxide sublimation point is negative 109 degrees.
The game knows. Is this important? Not really.
Any warmer than that, and it'll turn into gas. Any lower, and it becomes a solid.
Oh, how do you know that?
Despite my looks, I'm the the queen of random knowledge.
Looks bad to mess up when you're showing off. Oh, you're so cold your mouth's going numb?
Yeah, that's right.
You're just doing that on purpose, aren't you?
Come on, guys. Don't you think that's kind of weird? I wonder why it doesn't turn into a liquid first.
Well, you see, there's this thing called a phase diagram, where you compare the temperature and the pressure of something, and it shows you how the phase transitions work.
I mean, to the regular layperson, they won't understand all that. There's no easy way to explain it to them.
True.
It just does.
All right, so this is another important thing. If you want the true ending, you need to pick It Did Seem Rather Odd. You need to listen to this conversation that you get from picking this one.
It is kind of weird.
But it can turn into a liquid.
You just need the right pressure, but atmospheric pressure is not that pressure.
Carbon dioxide turns to liquid if you put it under high enough pressure. But at 1 atmosphere, normal air pressure.
Also, I like how I'm explaining this stuff because this is stuff that I actually know, and then the game does it.
It won't turn into a liquid, right?
That's right. Instead of melting, it'll do what's called sublimating and change immediately from a solid state to a gaseous one.
See, that is weird. Water's a liquid between 32 degrees and 212 degrees. So why isn't that the case for carbon dioxide?
'Cause it's different.
There's a kind of ice that doesn't turn into liquid when it goes above 32 degrees.
Huh?
I heard about it. Its melting point is 96 degrees.
Ice with a melting point of 96 degrees?
You mean there's water that freezes at 96 degrees?
Yeah, well, you could also look at it as ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees.
So what's this ice with a melting point of 96 degrees called?
I heard it's called Ice 9.
Ice 9?
Originally, Ice 9 was a made-up substance invented by a science fiction author. But recently, scientists have discovered that such a substance actually exists.
Wait, hold up. So is this thing called Ice 9, or is it water?
Like I said, if the ice is over 96 degrees, it'll be liquid. If it's under that, it'll solidify. So you could think of it as a polymorph of H2O. Here, think of it like diamonds and graphite. They're both made of carbon, right? But depending on the structure of the crystallization, the hardness and structure are completely different.
So you're saying normal water and this Ice 9 are like that?
Yup. Have you heard the story about the crystallization of glycerin? For 150 years after the discovery of glycerin, people cooled it, warmed it. They did all sorts of things to it. But whatever they did, it never crystallized. However, one day in 1920, some glycerin on its way to England by ship was discovered to have crystallized during the trip. Scientists around the world wanted to research this new crystallized form of glycerin and asked for seeds. Oh, a seed is a sample of the original crystallized substance. With a seed crystal, further crystallization of glycerin would be easy. However, something very strange happened. Not only did the glycerin encouraged by seed crystals begin to crystallize, even the samples nearby did, even though they were tightly sealed. And it didn't end there. After that day, it doesn't matter where in the world it is, all glycerin crystallizes naturally when cooled to less than 64 degrees. Before that day, no matter how glycerin was cooled, it refused to crystallize. But once the crystallization had begun, it was almost like, how do I put it? It was almost like all the glycerin in the world was communicating in some way that we can't sense. And now it's happening everywhere.
Was kind of annoyed. This darn glycerin.
Wow, that's pretty interesting. What does that have to do with Ice 9?
What she's saying is that it's a lot like Ice 9. What happened, I mean.
A lot like? Oh, that would be bad. If water everywhere started freezing at 96 degrees, man.
It'd be the end of the world. At any rate, we're not gonna have to worry about the end of the world unless we can get out of here pretty damn quick. Alright guys, I think that's enough of that. I didn't think we'd get quite this far off topic.
Yeah, we probably should have waited until we got out to have this conversation. Just saying.
Kinda at fault here, but we can't be screwing around anymore. So seriously, I might go by the name Santa right now, but I didn't grow up in Iceland. I freaking hate the cold.
Don't you mean Greenland?
So let's get cracking, alright? We gotta find a way out of here.
That's a hint.
Selfish, isn't he? Ice 9
Not
is
really, but
interesting and all,
it kind
but
of
we
works
can
this one.
discuss it more once we get out of this freezer.
All right, where were we? There's some frozen meat. Chunk of pork. There's something in the pork. Try to pull it out, it'll probably rip you. Got that right. I think we're gonna be doing that in this room.
The crystal story is almost true, by the way. They just didn't. They found out that you had to have 100 grams or more slowly warmed over a period of a day after cooling to liquid air temperatures. This occurred even when great precautions were taken to exclude the presence of seeds. It was found readily possible by temperature manipulation alone to produce crystalline or supercooled glycerol at will. Just they found it on accident because of the glycerin seeds.
Yeah. Not everything in this game is bunk.
The story they told is a little bunk.
Oh, yeah.
But it exists for a reason.
It's really hard. It's frozen stiff. Hey, June, can you say that again? Huh? Say it again. It's really hard? Again. It's really hard. Thanks. Something wrong, Junpei? Your face is bright red. Is that hard? You can probably use it as a hammer. Yeah, good point. Maybe we can use it to break something.
He is a hornball, and he doesn't want to admit it.
Oh, the dry ice is all in pieces now. Dry ice crumbled. Now, dry ice will still work the same, but we need it to be in smaller chunks so that we can put it in the water bottle. It explodes. Could probably blast away the ice on the door. If only we had some rope.
Put water into the bottle with dry ice, and make sure the lid's closed. Now I just have to put this makeshift bomb on the doorknob. Alright, that's set.
Yeah, alright, so I have to say this. Don't try this at home.
So, what do we do now?
If you are going to play with dry ice, make sure that you have proper gloves. You don't want to touch it with your skin, and don't put it in anything enclosed.
We just need to give it a little tap. The bottle's already about to pop. If we just throw a rock or something at it, it'll go off all on its own.
How about some hard meat? I mean, wait, what?
A small rock. Huh. A small rock. Damn it. All right.
Or,
this ought to do
okay.
the trick.
Some ice will work.
Ah, some dry ice, huh?
Wait, don't pick that up with your hands. I was just talking about that.
All right, guys, stand back. Actually, we should probably hide somewhere.
Where
I
exactly
guess maybe
do
he's
you
picking it
expect
up
us
through
to
his
hide,
sleeve, but
genius?
they don't mention that.
There isn't really anywhere big enough.
Yeah, there is.
And the thing on the floor.
Look, right here. We can hide in there. Come on, get inside, quick. All right, here I go. 3, 4, 5.
You're counting the wrong way.
5 is the number of the counting, and the number of the counting shall be 5.
That is a really
God
sad
damn it, Red.
excuse for a joke, man.
Sorry, dude. All right, for real this time. You guys ready?
Yes, whenever you're ready.
Just throw the damn thing.
All right, here I go. 3, 2, 1.
Junpei, the ice on the door. Is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
The blast must have shattered it.
Yes. All right, let's see if it opens.
Hooray! We're out!
Move. Oh, god damn it. Hot, 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 hot. Fuck! Well, you did just grab the grill. What did you think would happen? Hey, where's Lotus?
Welcome back. I was starting to get tired of waiting for you guys.
What were you doing?
What do you mean, what was I doing? I was waiting.
We were gonna die.
Oh, yeah? But you didn't. So everything worked out all right, didn't it?
What the hell?
I'd also like to point out, I went through the routes I did so that you wouldn't hate Lotus immediately. Like if you do this one first, I can see why you wouldn't like her initially.
Just kidding. It might not look like it, but I was really worried.
Oh, don't give me that crap.
I'm telling the truth. I mean, if you died, then I'd be in trouble too. If you died, then I'd be stuck here, and I'd die too. See? I did all I could. I even looked around to see if there was anything I could use to pry open the door, but I couldn't find anything. So, all I could do was wait. I mean, what else did you want me to do? Call the cops?
Fine, but there's one thing I have to ask you.
What's that?
You didn't close the door, did you?
What? You think I closed the door on you? Why would I do something like that? It closed on its own. I told you before, if you die, then I die too.
Yeah, I guess so.
If she had really wanted to kill us, all she had to do was bar the door.
I can see
from
why
the
they're
outside.
angry. They're also correct.
But she didn't. Well, she didn't do anything. She's only lazy, or negligent at least, not an attempted murderer.
Well, I'm sorry.
That we know of.
I'm sorry I doubted you.
Oh, yes, well that's all right. As long as you understand.
Hey, no more screwing around, you two. Break time's over. Especially for you, lady. You've just been sitting on that fat ass of yours while we were freezing to death.
Santa.
How rude. I was plenty busy.
Yeah. How about you put all that energy into something besides bitching? Let's go.
Oh, you thought 7 and Lotus were bad? Heating it up so that we can pull the paper out without, tearing it. It is cooked. Ouch. It's hot. Not coming out. If only we had a knife. Alright, maybe we shouldn't do this while it's still on the grill. Okay, maybe we didn't.
I'll be right back.
C plus 10 plus F. Maths. Just gonna convert bases. 30, 41, 43. Pork. That's like metal is falling. I guess wait. Oh, the plates are only there to tell you about hexadecimal. The number of plates is actually irrelevant to the puzzle solution. It's just so that you know about it. Aha, the Saturn key card.
I am back.
Why don't we try it out? Yes, I think it's unlocked now. You did it, Junpei. Let's get out of here. Card reader. The light is green. You found it.
I think we've been here before.
Deja vu. Unfortunately, I think this is where we will have to stop for tonight. Wanted to get through the escape room, and we're just a couple minutes over, so it worked out pretty well, I think.
Yeah, the timing ended up pretty good on this one.
Yeah. So, let's see. In terms of content that we have left, we've got the escape room in 7, which should just be a single one. And then we've got 2 more endings to go, and we've already done 6 and 1 on the previous routes. So we might have to... Actually, I don't know if we have to play through the escape rooms. I think we might be able to navigate to them and then past them in the flowchart. We'll just have to see, but at the very least, those shouldn't take the full amount of time. So it is definitely conceivable that we're doing the thing because I idled on the screen too long. But it's definitely conceivable that the next stream will be the last one. So I think I've spoiled this already, but there are a couple more escape rooms in the true ending. But still, that's only like 3 that we haven't done before. And I'm sure there will be enough plot to fill up the rest of that. And maybe even a little bit more, but... we'll just have to see. So that will be Thursday. And then other stuff going on this week. Let's see. I will probably be trying to finish up that SMZ3 seed that I started last week, tomorrow. And then for the weekend, I guess I don't have any set plans for that yet. It is the extra work event in Splatoon. I will be doing that. I have not decided if I'm going to stream any of that or not, but at the very least I'll be recording my attempts and I'll post whatever my personal best is from that. So I think that'll do it for this stream. So let's see who's still alive that we might be able to raid. Aha. All right. I have found raid targets. Actually, there are 2 people that we could choose from.
I think I know what the raid call is gonna be.
Were you thinking Funya Rimpa?
I know it's Funya Rimpa. Morphogenic fields be like that.
Exactly. Yeah. See, you know, we joke about the single brain cell, but it's really the morphogenetic fields. I have to decide between raid targets. This is very difficult. What do? Could flip a coin. All right. Oh, okay. Hi. Why Twitch? Why aren't you muting? What the heck? Why does it do this? Why is it like broken? I guess I can do that. That'll work. It's being very weird. Anyways, let me post our raid target here. Our raid message will be Funyarimpa. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time for probably the finale. Should actually start the raid. That would be important. And now we have to awkwardly wait for the raid to start.
I think there's a way of causing the raid to trigger immediately.
If there is, I don't know what it is.
Oh my god. I wasn't expecting the raid. Yo, Red, what's up? How's it going?
The Juker's playing Metroid Dread right now. Looks like they're having a fun time with Crate.